Do you want to know how to jump higher instantly? I'm talking in 20 minutes, you're going to jump like 3 inches higher. There's just one thing: technique. And technique is all about how to accelerate, how to get low, and convert all that horizontal momentum upwards as efficiently as possible. And luckily for you at THP, once a week, we analyze a ton of athletes' jump technique over and over and over and over and over and over again. And here are the highlights. There's a ton of golden nuggets in this video. Hope you guys enjoy it.
6'1", standing week 711. Penultimate step needs work. Anything else stand out?
Oh, shit. I didn't expect that.
Honestly, nothing else stands out. Okay, off the dribble needs some work. This is my pet peeve off the dribble. When there's too much motion here. Look how high you're raising the ball. I like to keep the ball low. Keep the ball tight to your body. Use it to push out, not up, right? And this is probably part of the reason penultimate's short. But yeah, the timing is a little wonky here. So the ball should be by your waist, and then as you're pushing forward, it's like the ball's connected with your plant leg, right? So you should like be pushing out with the ball as you're pushing into the penultimate. This part's really good. Technique is solid. Yeah. Overall, your timing and rhythm's really good. It's just the penultimate needs some work. Like you already know. This is very, 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 very solid. I would hmm, I'm hesitant of having you change the technique because you've jumped so much. I don't know if it would be worth trying to change. As far as like what I would change, plant a little bit farther away. Ah, the thing is, it's honestly really good. Timing is good. You're building speed. You're not slowing down. The only thing that looks a little funky is you're kicking too aggressively with the front leg. Um, Instead of pushing, it should be more of a push with the back leg instead of a reach with the front leg. That's nitpicking. I wouldn't change anything. Also, having helped you out at dunk camp and stuff like that, like I don't think you're a rare case where I don't know if I would change anything, and it's like 99% okay. If you want to try messing around with that, just try to feel more of a stretch in your rec fem, throw the knee forward more aggressively instead of kicking the leg forward. All right. John just actually
I got
he
it.
just posted a video on this on the THP strength page.
Oh, you got it, Zay?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
help out. But before we get into that, just a reminder, you can get 90% off your first month of coaching from the best vertical jump coaches on the planet. For just $12, we can analyze your technique, just how we're doing it for the athletes in this video. So go take advantage of that right now, thpstrength.com. Now back to the video. You're projecting up instead of out on this initial start. Like look at your head, it just pops right up, and then you're basically completely upright on the first couple of strides. So I would focus on covering distance horizontally on the
Can
ground.
you play at full speed? Okay. Just play full speed. Push, push, push harder, push harder, push harder, push harder, push harder. Push down the track. Push down the track. I'm okay with the shoulders coming up a little bit because you're balanced, but you just gotta displace, man. You gotta fucking push as hard as you possibly can through the ground. Who was
Favorite, my favorite cue. Try harder.
try harder, push harder, run faster. You need
Yeah.
reps. You need a lot of reps.
Ooh, really clean. No pun intended. Just
Nah.
got back. Uh, so you are thrusting the bar too hard. I like it to be more of a brush. So it should brush the thighs forward. You can see how far in front of you the bar comes out. You're reverse curling a little bit here. So
The catch is beautiful. That first pull is beautiful. Here, just focus on jumping. See how the knees aren't coming in too far. You're thinking more of thrusting the bar with your hips and getting that really hard contact instead of jumping up and having the bar brush the thighs and then keep the bar close so you upright row it.
Is there 1 foot jump? This is Matt, poor DZ left. This is beautiful. This is a master class in 1 foot jumping. You're low, you're fast, your rhythm is good, you're accelerating to the takeoff. You've got a little gallop in rhythm you like. You're maybe just watch one more time. I mean, this is really damn good. Really, really good. You've got perfect alignment here. You've got a massive push off the penultimate step. Arms are back. You're sequenced perfectly timing wise. You've got minimal bend or like the right amount of bend. You're flicking the foot off the ground, which means that you're getting a ton of elastic energy stored through the ground. I mean, you're doing everything correctly. Just go dunk, dude. Like just go, just enjoy it. Like use your
Dude, if
vertical
I could
more
hit
and you're,
if I hit those positions in a 1 foot
I
jump, oh
know.
my
Yeah.
God.
You're gonna fly. But you look perfect. Like that is literally, I don't have anything to say on that. This is amazing. Okay. Let's watch this a couple more times. I like to watch it through a couple of times, especially for the videos, just so guys can see. Okay. So you're just really slow. You're stepping. You're just stepping right here. So see how you're kicking the foot out? No, I call that stepping. It's like you're taking a walking step. Don't focus on that leg. Stepping out and trying to get a split by stepping. You need to get a split by pushing through through the foot. So right here, you need to bound off of that back leg. And if you've been following Josh Rubel's progress, like I call it when the foot is bridged, or like, so this is when the foot is bridged. You're also kicking the foot out. You need to drive the knee. This is a big, big problem, and it's just causing you to not be able to generate any momentum, any horizontal momentum. Your positioning and like this is good. Your footwork is good. Your timing isn't bad, but you're just not benefiting off the penultimate step at all. You need to push right here as hard as you possibly can through your hip and your knee. And like I'm talking harder than the hardest quarter squat you've ever done in your life at this point in the jump. And that will accelerate you into the jump, and you'll be able to use all that horizontal momentum and take it vertically. Ooh, this is pretty
Damn, big old
good.
jump.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see this one. That is pretty freaking good, man. So, yep, head and shoulders come down, pushing really hard, driving the knee. Okay, you're maybe popping up a little bit here, like your hips are coming up, but I even do this to a certain extent, and you reposition really well. Like this is really good. I would say just get more max effort jumps, and you get way more explosive. You get more explosive, and you're going to be able to use that vertical to your benefit for sure. Same issue as Eric, so a little bit different but similar. So I mean, you're hitting like big positions. You're hitting big positions, but you're going so far out and your block foot is so late. The second one's better. Let me see this one. This one's better. So the cue of jump stop, that's the cue I'm going to give you. Push like this, but then see how late your block foot is? Like if you're really good, your knee would have been like here. It'll be knee to knee at touchdown. So your block foot's just so late. And I think that's what you're saying you're struggling with. So you might need to get more air time. Push your hips up a little bit and allow that to happen so that you have more time to reposition in the air. That is for you probably going to be the solution. Oh yeah, brother, that's way better than from the floor for you. Like that's the jump action that you need right there. That's super smooth. You could even jump more. I would want to see you get a little bit more extension right here, but this is really good. Like just get the hips through a little more. Like I don't Q squeeze the ass a lot, but in your case, I might just because you're shorting it a little bit. I should see the shoulders behind the heels. There should be no angulation at the hip. So when viewed from the side, let me get out my handy dandy notebook. There should be no angle there. If anything, that angle should be like this so that your hip is fully extended. Some people would say like it's hyperextension, but for power clean specifically, where the pulling power is so important, you also want to take advantage of like the passive stretch reflex and stretch shortening cycle that you're going to get from doing it. And it looks like you're just not setting up a proper takeoff. So, I mean, it's a really good jump. Like you're carrying a ton of speed into it. I don't like these side steps as much as you're doing it. Like you're kind of going laterally. And so you need to take that energy straight forward. This is good. So there's your penultimate step right here. Here, you should be lowering a bit more so that, and then like you need to set up your penultimate step right here. So it'll be left, left, right? And instead, you don't lower much. Like when I watch this, you're just running through. See how there's not a change in rhythm? The rhythm's all the way fast. You're just kind of blowing through the positions and you're not amortizing super well. So you're jumping like Carl Lewis. You're just no vertical velocity, all horizontal speed. You can jump really far that way, but in your case, I would probably consider maybe switching that. This is really good. This is premature. This is really premature. You need to probably add another hitch kick or kick. You need to cycle the left leg through higher and almost like longer, or consider adding a hitch kick. You're just a little premature there. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's better. Yeah, you're just so premature, dude. This is way too early right here. Like kick this left leg. Like I would do one more kick. I'd kick this left leg and then kick the right leg forward. Like get that left leg really high after takeoff. Cycle it through up and forward. You're doing a really good job stopping horizontal momentum. So, or stopping forward rotation. How you know if it's a good jump is where your hips, when your feet touch the ground, how high are your hips off the ground. So this isn't bad. You're doing actually a pretty damn good job, but you're leaning back really, really far. You probably need to pike a bit more there, and you'll be able to be in a slightly better position when you land. Okay, this looks like a half squat. You need to get way stronger, brother. That should have been on a paper clip for you. How big your legs are. That's 90 at the knee. So when I'm watching this, what I consider a half squat is right. I'm glad you sent it from this angle. This is good. So this is 90 at the knee. That is terrible drawing, but I'm going to try to do it anyways. So that's a 90-degree angle. That's the deepest you went. That's exactly what I want for about a half squat. If you were a deep squat, your hip would be down here, right? So the top plane of your knee would be here. Your hips need to lower that much for a full squat. If this just was a half squat, you just need to get way stronger. Positionally, it's perfect. Looks really, really good. I wouldn't change anything. I don't know if there was a specific question about that, but that's my assessment of it, just watching it. I always tell guys I can watch one jump and one lift, and I can tell you what you need, and that's what you need. We got to get you stronger in full range of motions, and you'll fly. Pardon my language, trying to swear less. I had to edit out a lot of swear words yesterday on the video. So the gather is pretty weird. Like you're kind of swinging the ball like that. I mean, it's working for you. A lot of guys, like I would leave the ball out in front of you at this point, probably, and not bring it behind your hip. This is really like, so you're lowering by sidestepping and you're very vertical. It's kind of odd, but it works for you and you do get a lot of energy out of it. So the rhythm, there's a lot of things you can improve. There's a lot of things you can improve to jump even higher. That's what I'd say. There's a lot of low hanging fruit. You're doing a lot of things wrong, honestly. I would recommend, like, I'm not going to tell you to change too much. I think the better thing to do is go watch Isaiah coach technique for like 20, 30 minutes and just watch it over and over again. Like some of the things he talks about. Stop your video, look at his, stop your video, look at his, because there's a lot that you can improve, but you're jumping high. So I don't want to convolute it too much. I want you, that's your homework right now. After you do that, come back and I want to see, did anything change or did it not? But dude, you're bouncy. So it's like, what? I don't want to over cue jump height because like you're already dunking with two hands that easily. But you have a lot of room to grow, like a ton. Okay. One, you need to flatten your back here, get your head up, and I want to see your back. It should never be like this. It should always be, your back should be like that. Not that exaggerated, but you get the idea, right? So actually what I'd want to see is your back like that and your head like here. That way you're in the right configuration. And then when you're going through the pull, this is perfect to there, not really much. Here, just keep going. Just keep pulling. Keep pushing. Jump, jump, jump off the ground. I've seen you jump. You're super powerful. Your legs are fucking unbelievably powerful. Jump like you are going to go triple jump 50 feet. Push, push, push. So right here, you're pulling with the arms so hard. And you're like, oh, I'm just going to use my arms to get it. And you get a little pop on the bar. And it is timed up decently, but you're missing so much power because you're stopping the pull. Like from this position to here, this is where you extend maximally. This is like the most powerful position. If I said jump from this position, you would end this pull being completely vertical like this, right? So we're going to see, do your hips come forward? Do your knees extend? Do you get up on the ball of your feet, or do you just stop pulling? And I think we all know the answer to this, Amante, because you do not. Yeah. Okay. So this is the end of the pull. So this is where you want to be. Remember, this is where you should be. This is where you are. See how that's a squiggly line? We don't want a squiggly line at the end of the pull. We want it to be a straight line because that means that you're generating all the force that your hips and knees have to get maximum lift. And that is what transfers. Like you would never finish a dunk like that when you go for a jump. Same thing's true with the clean. That's actually, you have the same problem. You're doing kind of a similar thing. Remember, you want to finish with a straight line. Remember a straight line at the end of the pull? See how you're not extending your knee? You would never finish a jump that way when you went to dunk. That's the issue here. And then I would not use straps. I would strongly discourage the use of straps. So that is all the time we have, guys. We did a pretty damn good job there, I like to think. So if you guys like this, if you want more calls, if you need more whatever, customization, whatever, let us know. We appreciate the feedback. I know Dan Back had mentioned that. People were like, oh, I want more customization, individuality. This is where you get it. Come to the calls or communicate in the chat. That's all we have for you guys. Bye.